Hi, my name is Tom Casey, and I wanted to create a short video on the limousine company today. Basically, the purpose of this video is to compare you with one of your competitors in terms of where you guys fall out in search results when folks are looking for limo service online in Boise. There's a couple of factors I want to point out to you that are affecting where you show up. But before I do that, I want to show you briefly how many people are searching online for limo service in Boise. This is a tool from Google, and it goes out and does a monthly count of search terms. I did the last 12 months for limo service with Boise, in Boise, and this is how many people. There's 140, 210, 260, 210, well over 100. There's one under 100. Everything else is over 100. That's a lot of people searching for limo service. So I thought this would be a good exercise to show you this. So I did a search over here in Google for limo service in Boise. This is page 1. And let me show you where the first place I found you was over here. Here you are, Limo Boise, and this is page 7. Okay, so remember, I mentioned there's two factors I want to cover. These are two factors that search engines consider. Obviously, they consider more than two factors, but I want to keep this video short. So I'm going to look at two factors. I want to compare somebody on this page with you. Look at those two factors, see if there's a difference, and if there is a difference, if there's something that can be done about it to help you out. Okay, so we're going to use Diamond Limo Boise to compare you with. And the first factor I'm going to look at is something called citations. Now, a citation is a listing in a directory site for your business. It's a name, address, phone number listing. This website here goes out and finds these directory sites and also does citation counts. So as an example, you've heard of Yellow Pages. They're a directory, okay? So if you had a listing in yellowpages.com for Limo Boise, name, address, phone number, that's considered one citation, okay? Now search engines like citations a lot because they feel like they make you legitimate. So the more citations you have, the better. And therefore they want to rank you higher than someone who has fewer citations than you. Okay, at the top of this page, we actually can do counts of citations for a business, and I put you in here, and it tells me you have 3 citations. Okay, Diamond Limousine, who we're comparing ourselves to, has 74. Now, obviously, that's a bit of a difference, but the good news is you can get added to these directory sites really fast and quickly. So in short order, we could get that number 3 up to close to 70, and that would have a really nice impact and move you up quite a bit in search results. So you should get seen by more people, and more folks will be calling you, and more business should come your way. That's the first factor. The second and last factor is something called backlinks. A backlink is a link from one website to your website. As an example, if there was a website called BoiseLimoSupplies.com, and on that website there was a link for LimoBoise.com, and that went to your website, that's considered one backlink. Now, the search engines like backlinks even more than they like citations. For similar reasons, they feel it makes you more legitimate. Therefore, they want to rank you higher than someone who has fewer backlinks than you. Okay? This website actually will do a backlink count, and I put your website in there. I did a count of it, and it's telling me you have 1 unique active backlink. This is the number we want to look at, unique active. Let's go look at Diamond Limo. Okay, so tell me they have 26 unique active. But one thing I want to mention, though, that's not as dire as it looks. This link influence score should be a lot higher. The reason they are ranking so well is because they do have so many unique active backlinks. But the score should be higher, and I'll explain in a second. You notice yours is 0. What that link influence score is an indicator of how strong the backlink is that's coming into your website. The stronger that link is, the higher that score is. And the score is determined by looking at the website the links are coming from. The better and stronger the website is, the higher this score is going to be. Now, we can add backlinks. We don't need to add 20. If we just added 10 or 15 backlinks, unique backlinks to your site, and got this score up, that's what we want to do, is get this score up to 30%. That would be huge. You would climb so high in the search rankings, and so many more people would see you. You'd get so many more phone calls and so much more business. Again, I only wanted to cover 2 factors today because I wanted to keep it short, but you can see that there's definite difference between you and someone on that other page in Google. You also can see that there are steps we can take to correct those differences and mitigate them, so that you'd be in much better shape search-wise. And just looking at these two factors alone, if we make corrections, it's going to be, you will definitely see a huge impact in terms of where you show up when people are looking for limo service, and you should get more calls. So this is what I do for a living. I hope you found this helpful, but I do not charge for consulting. Okay, so if you want me to cover more information on what I talked about today, if you want me to review the factors that I normally review with my other customers that affect search results, even if you want me to review your website, I do all that for free. No cost, no obligation, okay? So if you're interested, give me a call or shoot me an email, and I'd be glad to talk to you. Anyway, that's it for today. Have a great day. Bye now.